Today we'll be doing perineal care and changing brief for male. We are going to make sure we knock on the door. Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm your aide today. I'm going to be changing your brief and cleaning up your perineal area. We're going to use hand sanitizer. Rub it until it's completely dry. And then gather our supplies. Our supplies for this is going to be 4 washcloths, 2 towels, a clean brief, a basin of warm water, soap, gloves, bath blanket, and waterproof pad. You're going to put the bed up to a comfortable level, which is between right above your knees and mid-thigh. Next, you are going to prepare the waterproof pad. Expose only what is necessary. Cover the top half with a bath blanket. You can have your RN observer stand on the side. Alright. Undo the brief. Have them roll onto their side. I'll put your gloves on first, of course. So undo their brief, have them roll onto their side, tuck the waterproof pad underneath, remove their brief, throw that in the garbage. Have them roll to the other side so that you have the waterproof pad completely down underneath them. You are going to wet your washcloths. 2 are for rinsing, 2 are for washing. So you wet them, wring them out. Fold them into quarters. Add soap first. Fold them into quarters. Then, starting with the penis, you will go around in a circular motion the head of the penis. Flip it, clean one side of the shaft, flip it inside out so you're not contaminating anything, clean the other side of the shaft, and then clean the scrotum, making sure not to go back and over any pieces you've already gone over. Put that into the dirty linens. You'll get your rinser, so get that wet, fold it into quarters, do the same thing, go around the tip, down one side of the shaft with a clean side, flip it over, inside out, go down the other side, and then use the opposite side to wipe the scrotum. Then you are going to put that into your dirty linens. Next, take your towel, fold it into quarters, dry using a pat around the head of the penis. Use a clean side, go down the one side of the shaft, fold it inside out, go down the other side of the shaft, and use the last side to dry the scrotum, making sure you're using a patting motion. Put that into your dirty linens. You'll have them roll onto their side at this point. Fresh washcloth, get it wet. Add soap. Fold it into quarters. And then you're going to go straight up one side, flip it, straight up the other side, turn it inside out, and straight up the middle. Put that in your dirty linens. Rinse, same process. Rinse it out, fold it, wring it out, fold it into quarters. Up the one side, flip it, up the other side, fold it inside out, and up the middle. Put that in your dirty linens. Make sure to dry the same way. Pat, 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 pat. Use the opposite side. Pat, 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 pat. Flip it inside out. Go up the middle. Pat, 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 pat. At this point, you will take your brief, open it up, tuck it underneath them, have them roll back over. You can roll over now. Fasten it. You can take the bath blanket, put it in the linens, cover your patient or your resident back up. Make sure the bed returns to the lowest level or where it was. And make sure they have their call light within reach. You're going to put your soap away. You're going to take your water basin and dump it out. That's where we're going to go now. So just dump out your water basin into the sink. You are going to want to rinse it out. And then you would dry it with a paper towel and put it back where it belongs. Remove your gloves and throw them away. Making sure to grab the inside of the palm and taking the bottom finger and rolling it up so that the soiled glove you took off first ends up in the middle of the palm and inside of this glove, so you're never touching the outside of the glove and contaminating it. Next thing we're going to do is wash our hands. We're going to put the water on a comfortable level. Now it's kind of hard to see. Wet our hands. Make sure not to touch the inside of the sink at all, otherwise you're contaminating it and you have to start over. Apply soap. Wash your hands, making sure to get all your pieces. You have to wash for a minimum of 20 seconds. Make sure you interlock your fingers, top and bottom of your hand, interlocking your fingers. Scratch your palm to make sure you get all the dirt out from underneath of your fingernails. Go around your thumb, up your wrist, up your wrist. Then you are going to rinse, making sure not to flick your fingers or your hands. Then you will dry with a paper towel, which I do not have, so I will be using a real towel. Throw away the wet paper towel, and then with a dry paper towel, turn off your water, because bacteria will go through a wet paper towel easier than a dry paper towel. And you are done.